about the aircraft. That's pretty neat looking aircraft you got there. What is that? A helicopter slash plane or?
Yeah, but the segment's called electric vertical takeoff and landing. And it's really about creating urban air mobility. So coming up with a new kind of shuttle in the air. We're about kind of I said 500 feet above sea level. And so the idea is that you can create something that's really like a coach or a bus. It might look dynamic, but it's going to fly between 70 and 120 mile an hour. We've now just officially announced that ours will go over 100 mile an hour, and it's to go 30 minutes. You know, you're going to go 12, 14 miles. So it might
daily commute. Yeah.
Daily commutes, point to point. So I don't know. You might go, LAX to Malibu, or JFK to Manhattan, or something like that. And there's a whole bunch of us in the market doing this. We got one of the very first. I was the first British guy to get in the race, and we've decided everyone's got a different flight mission. Ours uses all the benefits of drone technology, but it flies like a plane. Obviously, we use all the benefits of wings and airfoils to generate lift and get more battery duration. The key thing in our industry, in this particular industry, is what you can do with battery power. At the moment, it's really lithium ion, and we don't have the benefit of gravity like Tesla. So you really it's a third of the weight. So we're all looking and experimenting at things like lithium sulfur. It's an exciting area. But I think the passengers that eventually get in these aircraft are going to want it to feel and look like an aircraft. I don't think we get, either that or go back to helicopters. And a lot of people don't want to travel in helicopters. It's a cool area, massive industry. Huge.
It's interesting. I could totally see the future of, short trips from work or from airport to airport in a drone-like helicopter, that's safe, very economical and quick, no traffic.
There's no question. First of all, the point-to-point destinations, the simple point-to-point, whether it's taking off on top of a building or off of a roof arm, as we call it, a rooftop, or like a helipad next to a river or whatever. The point-to-point shuttle route is for sure happening in the next kind of 5-6 years. You'll start to see pilot routes, but then there's the experiential market, and then there's people like me. So in one of my places, I fly in helicopter, and I can land straight in the home and come straight out. So I think that, all those people that were spending on an AC350, the better part brand new of 2.6 to 3 million, these things that come out for private use at 300,000-400,000.
Yeah, so it's going to make those obsolete. Yeah.
And as the technology gets better, you'll be able to go from intra-city to intercity. At the moment, helicopters with a combustion engine can go to almost Birmingham, right? They can go the kind of like 150 miles, and they can travel comfortably at 120, 130 like a Sikorsky. So they have their place, but they're extremely expensive, and they're not carbon free. And so I think there's an opportunity to rethink all of that. But in the short term, we got to look at the econometrics of putting several million people in a city with 7 or 8 point-to-point destinations, carrying at least 4 to 6 passengers. And that's the model. It's a lot of fun.